Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today's video will be about garage insulation. And as you know, we live in Canada, especially Ontario, and here the temperatures really get cold at winter time. Our garage was never insulated, and having the master bedroom on top of it makes the room very cold at winter and very hot in summertime. So what we plan to do today is clean this garage, insulate it, and check the temperature before and after to see if it really made a difference. So we will be using handy pack insulation board. We bought 2 packs of it. It looks just like this. Hopefully it will be enough. Then we will be using this reflectorized staple tab insulation by Reflectix. So it's kind of bubbly foil material. Hopefully that's enough for this project. Then we also bought this super strong tape. It's called multi-purpose foil tape, and it's weatherproof and very durable. And we're gonna also use this glue. We just had this simple strong glue at home. You can use any other that will help you to stick the board, the insulation board, to the garage. So the first step will be for us to wash it properly and remove all the residue. So let me be honest here, the cleaning took good 30 to 40 minutes, and probably if it was summertime we can just use the hose and wash it all up very quick, but since it was already cold time we have to wash it by hand, and that wasn't ideal, but it worked and it was a good workout in the meantime. So the first portion is done, we cleaned that, now we will dry it. So if you will be using the glue for the first time, probably better test it if you don't know if it's gonna work on this material. We have this strategy when we just try to use first the materials that we have at home before buying something else. But also if you don't have any glue, you probably can do glue gun. It will be easier to apply. We will just be testing first if our glue, Australian glue, is good enough for this project. I just know it's very strong, so I'm just gonna use the, it looks like unboxing.
And just sides first.
I'm just gonna use on the side and see if it melts. Just give it a little bit of the time, and then we can continue with the full project. Apply glue to the corners of the board and work as fast as possible depending on your glue curing time. Our glue curing time was actually 45 minutes, so we had plenty of time to work with it and adjust and move the boards. And also our glue stated that it's okay to apply moisture to speed up the curing process, so having the garage that didn't dry all the way was working fine for us. So always work with your own glue packaging directions and go from there. Probably wondering what are we doing with that tape. We're trying to hold the boards in place before we actually cut the long lines to supplement the edges. So that is why we're using the tape, so the boards wouldn't slide down with the glue, because the glue, as I said, takes 45 minutes to cure, so we have to make sure they're in place before. Teamwork in its finest. Working together is the best because we can do it faster and make sure that we decide together and not have any mistakes. I like that. Now after we fixated those parts, we are measuring it to know what we need to cut. We insert it in this area here. Also we put a tape because while the glue is curing, we have to make sure it doesn't move because we have to keep the space here. So when we put another one, it's going to be much easier. And now we measure the spaces that we need to fill, and then we would cut it to make sure that the full area of the garage door is covered properly. It's the best to use metal ruler for that type of projects. So when you cut in this type of material, you have to be very careful. Just push it in with a knife and not break it into small pieces, because obviously it's not that easy to work with that type of foamy material. And we're cutting now the long edge piece that we need for our garage door. And the moment of truth does actually fit there, and we're doing this puzzle. Celebratory dance. So we finished one panel, we cut it pretty good, and the glue is almost dry, so we'll continue doing the same. So pretty much covering the whole surface, as you can see. Then we're gonna apply all the panels everywhere. So the last part is to tape the insulation to our boards, and we're using this special tape that's very durable and sticky and works so well for this type of projects. So we have to apply it on all of the panels and we are done. The finished part. We didn't put it here because it's a fold part. Let's see how it opens to make sure that it's all working properly. Yeah. It folds so great. All of it. See? It's all fine. Here you go. Hope that's happy.